This is Dundas, Ontario. Its nickname is the Valley Town because it sits at the bottom of a valley and it's surrounded by stunning cliffs, rolling hills, and waterfalls on three sides. In this video, I'm hitting the streets and the trails to explore this artsy and outdoorsy small town in southern Ontario. Hi, I'm Mark, and if this is your first time here, I make videos about places and experiences here in Canada. As always, I can't cover everything, so please comment below if I miss anything you think people should know about. Today we're starting here, downtown. The city was first incorporated in 1847 and was amalgamated into the city of Hamilton in 2001. It might be technically part of Hamilton today, but it still maintains a distinct character and physical separation from Hamilton. The town used to be called Coote's Paradise, named after a British military officer who would frequently hunt in the nearby marshes. Thanks to the strong currents of Spencer Creek, a lot of mills opened in the area, and the town started to grow. The name was changed in honor of Henry Dundas and was known as Dundas Mills for a time. The town also used to be home to a large canal, which could allow large lake vessels to dock here. Remnants of the canal still exist, and it's weird to think of this area as a port town, but it was. When you get up in the air, you can see that Dundas is actually located at the far western tip of Lake Ontario. Thanks to the economic growth of the area, the town was incorporated and this beautiful town hall was built. It's still in use today. Here on King Street West, you'll find a lot of great shops, restaurants, and services, and very few chains from what I can see. You'll have to travel to the outskirts of town, or Ancaster or Waterdown for big box plazas. If you're looking for good food, there's plenty around. For coffee, you can check out Detour, which is a really nice spot and always busy, and they have good food here too. For fine dining, there's Quatrefoil, which is a Michelin Guide recommendation. If you want casual, check out Sean and Ed's for beer and pizza. On your way out of town, grab some nice cuts from Cumbre's Butcher Shop. There's plenty more, but that's a short list to get you started. Dundas has a pretty robust art scene too. There's the Dundas Valley School of Art, Dundas Little Theatre, Carnegie Gallery, and several smaller studios and creative businesses. Just behind the main street is the Dundas Museum and Archives, which is a good little museum with lots of cool info about the town. If you're coming out to explore Dundas, I would recommend stopping in here first to get some historical context before you start walking around. Off the main downtown streets are some beautiful historic neighborhoods, with homes dating back to the 1800s. This town has a lot of character, and that's what draws people here, I think. Dundas is what you might refer to as a bedroom community. The town was a manufacturing hub in its early days, but today it's mostly home to commuters who work in the GTHA or Niagara. The other group of people drawn to Dundas are Hollywood and Toronto film crews. With the town's location at the bottom of a valley and its historical architecture, it works great as a stand-in for a New England or New York town in the mountains. Many shows and movies have been filmed here, notably The Handmaid's Tale and The Boys. When I was doing research on the town, it wasn't hard to find a variety of opinions and comments about Dundas. One commenter said Dundas is just a standard issue Canadian small town, but I wouldn't agree with that. Just look at the geography. That alone makes it pretty distinct and unique in southern Ontario. The landscape and the town's character make it a pretty desirable place to live, and demand is higher here than other nearby towns. A lot of people want to live here, but listings are usually in short supply. There's also more than just historic homes here. You can find some newer neighborhoods, but nothing brand new, except for some small, one-off construction projects. You likely won't see huge subdivisions here anytime soon. Given the natural barriers that surround the town, expansion doesn't look like it's in the cards for Dundas. And that brings me to our next subject. There's lots of outdoor attractions in this town. If you love hiking or biking, Dundas has endless trails, forests, cliffs, and waterfalls. I've spent a lot of time hiking around here, and the best time is fall for sure. But really any time of year is nice out here, even in winter. At Spencer Gorge Conservation Area, you'll find Webster Falls, which is pretty impressive. Next door to that is Tews Falls and Dundas Peak, which is probably the biggest draw for the area. In recent years, this spot has become overcrowded, so much so that there was shuttles that would bring people to the gates from the overflow parking area. I don't know if they're still doing that, they probably are. But insider tip, there's lots of trailheads around that will take you there, and you can avoid the whole mess of getting in and out of the main gates and having to take a shuttle. Christie Lake is a beautiful conservation area worth checking out too. It has camping and trails all around the lake. There's lots of other waterfalls to explore in the area too, like Borer Falls and Sherman and Canterbury Falls. Sherman and Canterbury Falls are technically Ancaster, I think, but you can easily reach them from Dundas Conservation Area. You'll find hunting, fishing, and cross-country skiing out here too. If you like longer distance biking, you can hop on the Hamilton-Brantford Rail Trail, which links the two cities. Dundas is a beautiful and unique Ontario town. I think it's easy to see why demand to live here is high. With great neighborhoods, an awesome downtown, and pretty incredible geography, Dundas is a great place to live. If you're from Southern Ontario but not from Dundas, this is a great day trip idea. If you're planning to travel to Ontario, I would recommend stopping off here to get a sense of how real Ontarians live away from the tourist hotspots. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this quick snapshot of Dundas, Ontario. YouTube thinks you'll like this video next. Check it out. Thanks for watching.